Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm obviously banging these out because I haven't changed my position or my clothes. So now we're going to keep continuing on the menu form up here, landing pages and form signup. So this is super, super important because this is how you're going to bring people from an external source into your ConvertKit. Now, you can create landing pages through ConvertKit, which we'll go through second. Because forms for me are a little bit more important, because a form is when people sign up on your already built landing page. So if you run on WordPress, Drop Funnels, ClickFunnels, any of those, I'm trying to think of the other ones, but of course I never, Kajabi, any of these, you can embed a form. If you're not using their email sequences, you can embed forms on their page with the code. And then it's essentially an HTML tag, right? So you're copying the HTML code and you are placing it onto your existing landing page. It'll be a form that you can customize with name, number, email address, whatever you want on it. So what we want, we're just going to start, they give you some to begin with, but we're going to start with new form. So we're going to do a form first, then we'll get to a landing page. So this will show inline, module, slide in, sticky bar. So this is like for websites. So if you're a blogger or even e-commerce, or you have a website and you want to put like subscribe now box, or maybe you're updating this very frequently and you say live webinar happening this day, sign up here. You can do a sticky bar so that it scrolls with your page. A slide in is like a pop-up. So they say slide ins are pop-ups. So the modal, I guess, or I just said module, but that's not it. So that one's kind of like a fade in and out as well. And then you have inline. So inline is like you have wording and then you have the embedded pop-up form. So this is the one that we normally will use the most. And again, they're going to give you tons of different variations, but you can customize all of these. And if you have a page already built that says like sign up below for my training, I would just do this basic one. But if you have like maybe like this, you want an image, sign up for my free training, limited to so many people, you want that all in one box, then you could choose this one or even this one. So let's go with this one for now. So join the newsletter. So all of this can be edited. I'm editing. Right? You just kind of copy and paste, or sorry, highlight, and then just start going. So with all of this, even this, we don't like spam. Okay. This will have to be here until you upgrade. So email, right? So this is your email box. This is your subscribe. So you can change this. But when you hover over these two, so this is kind of actually like MailerLite. What you're doing is you can change the font color and the background color to whatever you want. The border radius, so really small or big. The weight, bold, normal, right? General styles. So background color of this. If you want the background of that to change, normally I just leave it white, but if you want it to match the background of your landing page, just copy that color code and put it in there. You could put an image in here though, if you wanted to do that. This is custom CS, which you wouldn't really use too much unless you're a coder. So here's field styles. So their email address is required. And then if you come in here, so you would be able to, let's see, if you want to add another field, oh, sorry. So you just press this little plus sign. And what you want is we want a custom field and we want a first name, required. And then maybe you come here and you say custom field. And maybe, well, you have to do the custom fields, and that's back in the automation sequences, but it's also just in your general settings, which we can go over for like phone. So you can create a custom field here though. You can also do it in settings, but you can do it straight in here. So email, first name, phone, like billing, something like that, whatever you want, required, not required. So that's kind of how you do that. And then what happens is you say save. Actually, let's come into, so you can preview it, embed it, settings. We can go through settings. So you can just show a success message, or most importantly is you want to redirect to that thank you page, right? Please do not forget this. So put in your thank you page URL so that when they submit, it goes over there, because especially if you're running ads, you're tracking the pixels on that thank you page, not this sign up, right? There's a domain name if you want to put your domain on the bottom. So I wouldn't turn this on unless you're doing this to grow just like your general newsletter. This is mainly like when a new subscriber subscribes, you email them like their own separate thank you for subscribing emails. Normally it's not gonna do much, but as you can see, it says without this, your deliverability might be at risk, right? So this is kind of like an double opt-in. That's what I'm trying to say. You can also auto confirm new subscribers. They will again say this is a risk. You can't do this if you're advertising to outside of the United States, because normally for the most part, a lot of privacy laws and stuff like that need people to not auto confirm, like auto subscribe them. So you can read why here. So after confirming, redirects to the URL. For the most part, I don't like double opt-ins. So I normally turn that off. That's totally up to you. I don't think double opt-ins are good, especially if you're doing like a live webinar or something like that. I think the deliverability, depending on your message, should be fine anyways. And of course, we always tell people on that thank you page to check their spam or their promotional folders. So by now, most people are used to it. So change what's shown to return visitors who have already subscribed to this form. So you can, so if people already subscribed and they try to subscribe again, you can hide the form for them. You can show custom content like, hey girl, you're already in, thanks for just double checking, or you can just send them straight to a thank you page. Or you can just continue to show the form and still send them to a thank you page. This read CAPTCHA, if you know what those are, that would make sense. But if you know what those are and you have questions, then let me know. But most people won't be dealing anything with that. So then you can hit save. And then here's where your embedded code would be. So for the most part, you want the HTML. So you want this big ass code. Yeah, I know it's crazy, but you just hit copy over here in the corner. And then you hit, Command C, whatever computer you're on. And this HTML is where you're going to embed it into your website. Like I said, WordPress, Dropfunnels, ClickFunnels, Kajabi, any of those, you just do like a custom box, like a custom form box on the website, whatever it's called, depending on, who you're using, and you want an HTML. So you want a custom HTML, and you literally copy this and paste it. And on your website, it will look just like this. Now you can integrate with WordPress directly by just putting this ConvertKit form with the number. So that's only a WordPress thing. You can share it. Unbounced webhooks. So this is like advanced settings. So if you do use webhooks, you can copy this to put it into your webhooks to help that open rate, because it won't go into a spam or anything like that. And then JavaScript, you can also copy this code, but for the most part, everyone's going to require HTML, but these two are pretty much the same, just depending on your website layout. And then archive, duplicate, delete. Those are explanatory. You just hit save, right? All right, so then that's that one. Let's get to the next one. Landing pages. All right, here we come.